Hello viewers, Silent Service here, back with another NavalArt video, and yes viewers, for once a NavalArt building challenge with OP that I said would have multiple parts, and has multiple parts. So, you see me here with just this one block, and this one block here is going to be the flagship of the fleet. What?
I have very high hopes, and you will put as much effort as possible into it, right? This ship I am expecting to last you a very long time to build, right?
This isn't actually the flagship of the fleet or what this would become. The flagship of the fleet's already been built, the Dekus.
Okay. Oops.
What was that?
I had
Was
set
that
a
your
timer.
abandoned ship alarm from your ship's flooding because of rushed construction?
No, Neo Warfare.
Yeah?
I was currently trying to get the HMS Winston Churchill, which, by the way, looks absolutely hilarious. I mean, how the
Send
hell they...
screenshots. Send screenshots.
Okay, screenshotted. Boom. Go to DMs and send this, and then scroll down, and then scroll...
Right, so
I mean, whoever came up with this kind of trash was surely drunk. And it's called the HMS Winston Churchill. I mean, if the Churchill carrier wasn't enough to bear, this is worse.
who in the hell designed that thing?
Well, apparently the British did. I was sad. I was expecting some kind of damn the British kind of thing to go on, but apparently not.
I would expect being named after the greatest war prime minister we've had.
So far, yeah.
That
Oh, wow.
that it would have a much better name.
Jesus, this thing has 18 356mm cannons, 24 133mm cannons, and 96 40mm
Okay,
flak
so
cannons.
seeing as this is a battleship, width here is going to be 40 at the main part of the ship.
Oh yes, that reminds me, I have
Viewers,
a
don't
battleship
mind this
design.
staring gun being placed here. It's just so I know which way's forward and which way's backwards before putting in the bow and the stern. Right, so each whole piece goes to 50, so, and whatever I do outside I will also do to the rear as well, so one to the front, one to the rear. Oh god, no. Stack to the front is just done that. To the front. One to the rear. OP.
Yeah.
This ship, though, is gonna have the standard fatal flaw of all my ships.
Please enlighten me on this wonderful flaw that you have just now announced to me.
I'm sorry, but that is classified information that would only be known when you actually see the ship in person.
Oh, you know what's the nice thing though?
What?
I can look at your ship, because you have to send it to me, right?
Oh yeah. Frick.
And then I can assume the flaw is quite easily. I mean, you know how much thinking goes into stuff and how I like to think.
It's a usual flaw that has been in all of my hulls.
There have been many flaws in your hulls, to say the least. You're overly sized. What the hell is wrong here? Superstructure is one of those problems.
1,
I think you.
0. And then I gotta reduce the length of this by many, many blocks. And then...
Jesus, this thing is
Okay,
powerful.
that's the bowing place. No. So the 3 pieces there start moving inward. 3 pieces here will start moving inward.
Oh god, that poor guy's getting obliterated right now.
But
Bruh. Feel sorry for you, bro.
hold on
Shut
a
up.
sec.
Shut up.
This width is going to be increased to 60. Sixty. I put 60. Oh god. I'm not paying attention to what I'm putting on my keyboard here. 60.
He obviously does not think.
60.
Now we
60.
will go and then we will sail in the Bismarck for 2
60.
hours. Actually, make that. If it's 17 hours, 1 hour and.
And slightly increase that
43.
to 45.
That's 40.
And then
Okay. No. Cancel. Then deployment. Then we shall deploy.
that there. This goes down to 45, and this
Time
goes down
to.
So 45 take 15 to 30.
Yeah.
Yep. 30, and then to. And
Would
then
be cool if I could make a gun for this, but I can't.
Yeah, you can't make. If it's anything for the challenge, you can't make guns for anything for the challenge from when the challenge started.
Me be very sad. Me not be happy.
Okay. I've gotten the very basic hull structure in.
Hooray! Hurrah!
33.
Shall I now be on the move? I shall now be on the move. For if thine to be thou on the move, then thy shall also be on the move of thou.
Right. This forward section here could actually be made a bit better.
Thou artist to be fast, thou artist to be deadly, thou artist to hunt down the most fearsome of ships.
Then forward will go down to 50, and then that down
Fire!
that down to 40. Okay, 0 on that.
Yes, shoot me, come on. Hit me harder. Ooh, nice. Ooh. Did manage to kill me? Aww. Let's cry. Now let's use IG guns on you. Eat secondaries. Eat miss secondaries. Miss secondaries are miss strongest.
And then...
My battleship is my strongest weapon.
And then from here, 16 on the backwards to 1, and then
Jesus, that guy is not giving up, is he now?
again reduce the length quite a bit.
I find this hilarious, how he's just trying to launch his bloody missiles. It's like,
And
fucking hell, how do I get my missiles to work, mate? It's like, mate, you don't understand how this works.
okay.
This is fucking live or die, mate. You can't just shoot at anything.
I'm
No,
gonna
it works.
share my screen to you, and then I will show you what the basic hull structure looks like.
Ooh, he will show. It's a showtime, baby. Showtime. Could you make it a little bit rounder?
No, not with my current skill level.
I could help you. I would be glad to help you make a good haul, which would actually do some good for once to your, let's say,
But then going off by your ruling, considering it's basically not a hull of my own.
Actually, it is, because I only said what you're supposed to do. I never did it, did I now?
Oh, God. Look at you now trying to find loopholes in the rules.
That's
and
what I do.
You were shouting at me earlier for doing the same.
Look. This is just how I work. Okay, I'll always try to find loopholes in everything and anything that you basically can throw at me. It's just my art style.
You bastard. I'm just thinking, viewers, with this thing, should I have it... I am going to do what I'm planning to do right now. I'm going to have my thing, my battleship here, have a lower quarterdeck.
Okay. Then, if we do this and this and this... Yeah, this looks like a better battleship gun.
Oh, OP.
Yeah?
Yesterday, after the stream I did yesterday, which I'm kind of surprised that it was the in-game music of the game we were playing that copyright claimed me, not the famous songs I just edited the speed to.
Yeah.
But, yeah. After that, I, reintroduced myself to a song I hadn't heard in ages. Beforehand, that is, because if I say that now, as in, like, oh, I haven't heard that song in ages.
You know, you already kind of mentioned that you're waiting on a copyright strike. You know, that is... How am I supposed to put this? That is the most stupid idea I've ever heard of. Going in the stream and bragging around going, oh, look at me, I have just found a loophole and now I'm waiting for my copyright strike. Thank you very much. Goodbye.
Hardly anyone watches these videos anyway. Says that and then suddenly for some unforeseen reason, this becomes my most popular video with hundreds of thousands of views.
And then it's like, you got copyright striked.
And then
Ha!
YouTube finds said video I was mentioning to begin with, and it's
They
like,
are an algorithm, okay? They found it probably 10 times over by now.
and yet they only copyright me for music that was originally a part of the game to begin with.
Do remember that you are not yet a person getting money. Money. You aren't getting money. You aren't getting paid.
I know I'm
Therefore,
not getting paid. I still do these stuff though.
yes, and therefore they do not really copyright strike you for some.
They copyright claim.
Yes, they copyright claim, but they do not copyright strike.
I can
Two
definitely
different
say
things.
this though. When another failed project has released more stuff, I definitely will not get copyright claimed for that stuff.
Okay.
For those of you viewers who don't know, I'm a part of a band called Another Failed Project. I'm the...
Which is literally what it just says. Another failed project.
I am the rhythm guitar player and...
Jesus, these guys cannot catch a
well,
break,
rhythm
can
guitar
they?
player,
Man?
multi-instrumentist, and occasional lead vocalist.
Occasional being the big word.
Yes. I really do need to update the occasional bit on the official channel of the band though, because yeah, in the current band story.
Don't tell me you literally just wrote, I am lead guitar singer, boom.
No, I
Mi
did a bit of an
famos.
explanation and then ended it off with my stage name, rhythm guitarist, lead vocalist.
Okay.
Oh, did I also mention I'm the manager?
You are a manager. Oh god, you and manager, that is the worst idea I've ever heard.
Hold on a second. I'm gonna make...
I mean, this guy can't even properly spell some words. It's like, and you're putting him as a manager? Kind
well,
of a questionable idea, considering that he can't really, spell very well.
Well, when you're the only member of the band, no one's complaining.
Oh, so now it's only a single man show. Well, that's not a band anymore.
Currently,
That's
right now, it is, but it started off as a band, but then...
It died.
But then...
It
one
died.
of the original members got a major panic attack and decided to quit, making it so that the audio footage I got of the of our only live show couldn't be used.
Kind of suspicious that he panicked, to be honest. Okay, she then. Still kind of suspicious.
Everyone's a he. You did this in the XCOM series as well.
Look, I do not gender anymore. I don't give a literal fuck about it anymore. I just see everybody as a human being, okay? Everybody's a human being. You can't go anywhere around it. Or what am I supposed to make it? Should I generalize it to animal now? We can't even see ourselves as human beings anymore. We have to be all addressed as animals because we are apparently all not capable of understanding that we are either...
the original keyboard player... Yes, we had a keyboard player at the time of our formation.
Yeah, that's fine. Nobody's criticizing it. God, why do you have to make it sound like everybody's criticizing?
Like,
things?
we went different ways musically, and I still actually have, do have him around. He is still around a bit for session work in the band.
Session work, yeah.
But he's not an official member anymore. It's just...
What happened?
It's just really his musical style wasn't something that we're skilled enough to mix in with my musical style.
So it was artistical differences which drew you apart. Okay. Yeah, I've
We were
heard of it
both willing to
actually.
try, but try and adapt both of our styles, but
Yeah, if you can't, sometimes you literally cannot do some stuff because artistical thought, sight, and seeing is, well, two different things which do not go together very well for some unknown reason.
yeah, we're actually still friends and everything. Like, how's that
Yes, I
going?
can imagine being friends, but like,
Holy
uh,
moly! I've just
what?
figured something out with this ship. I
Oh,
have
you
a
have?
buoyancy of 623,852 tons.
And that is way too much.
It just means this could be an armored behemoth.
Yeah.
I need to make the ship longer, actually. Shoot.
Verdammt
Right.
nochmal.
So basically all the work I've done on the stern here right now was for nothing.
Warum müssen die Russen die ganze Zeit die Ukraine-Invasion, fucking Invasion, nächste Invasion, die verdammten Lappen können ihre Invasion irgendwo anders stecken.
Right. And I
Sollen
think I'm
ihre
gonna have to make the ship
verdammte
wider as well.
Invasion.
What would you say is a good width for a battleship hull?
Okay. What gun are you having?
I haven't actually thought of that yet. I will...
Okay. Stop right there. Stop what you're doing. Stop everything, and search for the gun that you will be using on your haul first and foremost. If you don't even have a gun that you've decided on, you shouldn't be making
Well,
the
I've
haul,
decided on
goddammit.
a secondary gun already. That's it.
Main gun. You're supposed to choose your main gun, the thing
Right.
that you.
So,
That's
main
that.
gun. Main gun.
Yes, a main gun that you will put on your ship.
Obviously not 152s. That... We're not a light cruiser here.
What was it again? A battleship?
Yes. So,
Okay, then
obviously
you
not
do not want to
152s.
have anything less than 365 millimeters. No, 356 millimeters. I don't know.
Yeah,
Hey,
356s is what I'd say is the minimum.
330 seems a little bit more battle cruiser esque.
Yeah, that's like the Dunkirks. Like, my favorite caliber of guns is 15s.
You mean 380s?
Yeah. I just said
Three,
they're my
three,
favorite.
the 38. I mean, the thing is, with each caliber, it always brings its own critiques and stuff like that. So I'm gonna shut my mouth for
Yeah,
first and
I'm
foremost.
only just going off, like,
But
historically how they were for British battleships.
you mean how one literally blasted the hell out of the living daylights out of the hood? Yeah, I see where you're coming from,
Oh,
but that
yeah.
was a lucky shot. Okay,
Yeah,
remember that
that
was a
as
lucky
well,
shot.
but we don't talk about that.
Oh, we will talk about that. Also, that gun's way too small.
I know. I was just checking what these guns
Also, too
were.
small.
I know. I was just checking what those guns were. You incompetent fool.
I am not incompetent. I really just laugh. I love laughing because it's something that you do which is healthy for you.
No, I'm not gonna do twin 18s.
I mean, you could literally scroll down to the bottom, and then search for like German 530s and I don't know 410mm and all the other guns. Like the good guns are on the bottom. That's what I've always learned. Well, not straight on the bottom, but like bottom.
Well, one of these ones, I forgot which one, actually served really well on the hydrogens.
Those are secondaries. You're clicking through
No,
right
as
now.
in like the 410s here, but
Yeah.
I'm not
The
using them
410s,
here.
the 410s are great for like their reload capacity and their damage. Otherwise, they're just trash, garbage, literal.
The 203s, no, not a battleship gun. No, can't use that one. Can't use that one.
Yeah, I won't be using those either. So
Can't use.
the yellow ones should be fun,
Yeah.
and the ones over that, and the ones over that. Yeah, there are way too many guns, to be honest.
No, I'm not using these.
I remember there was a 910mm triple rangefinder one. It's like,
Oh, you mean this thing?
yeah, it would fit on your ship, to be quite honest.
Yeah, it'd fit, but what's the reload time on? 63 seconds?
No,
No
that's what you
thanks,
call
mate.
balance.
No
Yeah, then
thanks, mate.
make your also, by the way, tip, make your hull smaller. It's way too big. Like what you're planning to put on that, except for the 900mm gun, nothing else will really fill up the empty spaces of that ship. To be quite frank, I could literally shoot out of the sky. It's like that big. It's the best target I've ever seen in my whole life. This thing's bigger than
No,
the.
there's a better target
You
that you've seen in your life, and it's a ship you've made yourself.
No, the Envy is smaller than that.
Seriously?
Oh yeah, no, yeah, the Envy is smaller, but there is a ship that I wait no. Oh yeah, actually it is. Okay, so the ship that actually is bigger than this ship you've made currently is my big aircraft carrier I once made. You remember
Dreadnought.
that one? Yes, that one. That's the only one which is theoretically bigger. But that one's also not in action, so it doesn't really count.
I'm reducing the width and everything to 50.
Maybe also the length, just an advice, but like I would really reduce the length of that shit. You never know what may happen. Like the size difference is just mind-boggling to say the least.
Well, this thing's a behemoth.
Yes, it's just great for me because it will be easier for me to shoot at. Great target practice. Also, will probably annihilate in seconds, so that's fun. Especially with my torpedoes. I mean, fuck's sake, it's like a big target just waiting there. Like that thing ain't gonna be fast, I can tell you.
How would you know?
Well, because I know that your battleship can't go over like what, 35 knots, 35 knots. Actually, what should the battleship speed limit be? Because otherwise, we could go full on bonkers and.
Oh god, is this like a treaty?
Well, quite frankly,
Hey,
do
it's
you?
like, hey, stop your ship constructions! We have a new treaty to sign. Max battleship speed, 38 knots.
Well, what do you want my ships to go at 40 knots or 45 knots? And
No.
go, no, what? You were
No.
here? Oh, I was there.
Max battleship speed, 36 knots maximum.
Let me quickly do research on World of Warships, which is the most inaccurate game ever. But who cares? Because
36
that's
knots
where.
maximum.
Let me check. So, How fast does the repulse go? Because I know that's oh no, that's a battle cruiser. Whoops. Let's go to the Iowa. The Iowa is a fast battleship, so pretty sure it should be fine. All the data get gotten from there. 28.8 knots is the Iowa's speed, and then if we go to equipment and we
No, the
mount
Iowas can
the
go 32.
33 knots.
33 in reality, yeah.
So
37?
nah, 35 max. 35 max. I don't think we need more, right? Let me check how fast the Bismarck was. That would really interest me right now. Bismarck, oh du schönes Schiff. Du hattest eine Geschwindigkeit von 31 knots. Okay, ja, danke, nee, auf Wiedersehen.
Right.
Ship's log. Happy Pie Day. I like pie. I would really want to have pie right now. It would be cool actually if they finally figured out when pi ends or if pi is infinite. Pi
Until
to
that day, though, we'll never know the value of pi.
Well, we do know some of it. We just don't
if
know
we know the
all.
full value of pi, maths tests are going to be so much harder on non-calculator papers. And you have it.
Let's be honest. I doubt any school would put their children to so much torture just as to find out if they can memorize the whole bloody pi. I mean, you look at it and you go, how is anybody supposed to remember this? Like, I can only remember the first three digits, like 3141. Okay, I can maybe remember a little bit more than, those first three digits. But, I mean, let's face it, not everybody's going to remember more than the three
Scientists should
digits.
just stop trying to find the value of pi, full value. It's never going to repeat itself. Never.
Yeah, I know it's never going to repeat itself. The great
So
thing
if
would
you're
be
a scientist that's working on pi and watching this, please don't waste the rest of your life trying to find the value of it.
Well, isn't this kind
Spend
of the
your time
funny...
doing something better, like, I don't know, solving cancer.
Look, curing cancer is an impossibility in and of itself, okay? It's like you're trying to say to the body, stop mutating or stop doing something I don't want you to do, but you just have to do because that's nature.
Or I don't know, develop a drug that stops STDs.
STDs. Never heard of that.
You don't know what STDs are?
No, I don't.
Oh god, this is a bit of an awkward comment. Sexually transmitted diseases.
Oh. Yeah, I only know them under other word.
That's what an STD is.
I only know like AIDS and stuff like that, but I doubt that's currently important. Fire! Yeah, what is?
I was just thinking about something to do with my music exam because I'm having to make a metal version of Sandstorm by Drake. Or Drake. However you say the artist's name, I don't freaking know. But
You don't know the name of the artists.
I
How dare
can't
you?
pronounce his name properly, but
How dare you? Yeah, sure.
But yeah, I'm just wanting to ask my music teacher if I'm able to, after I've done with making it, actually upload it under my own name and stuff, and have like a metal cover of the song up on my channel.
I don't know. Does he have the copyright rights?
It'd be a cover, and I won't be like putting any sort of copyright up for it, because a cover, and I do not want well, I'd want to wait until I actually in my band have proper management in it before worrying about doing covers that could potentially copyright me.
So
If I
interesting.
try
As you
to
can
get
see, he
copyright.
has obviously just said that he obviously is not a good manager. Sorry, that one just had to go. Ooh. I see X-Wings flying all around. Interesting. We have Star Wars 2.0. What the hell's going on here, honestly? Bismarck. Bismarck and the Kriegsmarine.
You've just quoted a Sabaton song. OP.
Okay.
Bismarck and the Kriegsmarine.
Yeah, I know.
That's a lyric from Bismarck by Sabaton.
I know. I have watched to it enough times. Thank you very much.
Wait, you know about Bismarck by Sabaton?
Duh, that's like the first music I've heard of Sabaton.
Well, we're in the same boat there, actually. Of Bismarck
On
being
May
the
of
first Sabaton song.
1941, the war had just begun. The Germans had the biggest ship, they had the biggest gun. The Bismarck was the
The
fastest ship
biggest
that
gun
ever
was
sailed those
wrong.
seas. On the deck was guns as big as seals and bills as big as trees. Out of the hood, and Jack was British batsman. He knew and understood. They had to sink the Bismarck, the terror of the sea. Stop the guns as big as deers and the shells as big as trees.
And then
Our ship can take that making fuss.
there.
We gotta sink the Bismarck 'cause the world depends on us. We hit the decks and running boys and spin the guns around. When we find the Bismarck, we gotta cut her down. The hunt found
Okay.
the Bismarck, and on the fatal day, the
Now I'm gonna
Bismarck started
change
firing
it to
50
power.
miles away. We gotta sink the Bismarck, was the battle sound. But when the smoke had cleared, the mighty hood went down. 6 long days, then find the hunt. Churchill told the people, put every ship a sail. Sun the ocean, and
Could
the
you please
Trinity.
stop now?
You're not Johnny Horton's Sink the Bismarck.
Yes, I do know the song. I'm aware of the song.
Okay. Okay, good to know. I will write that down on the songs that Silent hates most, which I can theoretically use to annoy him when he annoys me.
I need to think of a name for this thing.
Please don't name it after birds or anything else. Try to be creative.
What was that?
Nothing. I
It's
just
not
think
going
that
to
is...
be named after birds, no. That's
No,
the
I
destroyers.
just think you... Creativity.
I'm just thinking of naming the ship after one of my local pubs, but that would be just calling this thing HFS the Ship.
Okay. Ah, land.
As
Where is land? How did land get here,
In
land?
my local town, there's a pub here called The Ship.
Okay.
Ah! Look at my hit points! Just look at my hit points. 215,888. And I have buoyancy for 666. Well, no, 66,000.
Is it in...
No, it's actually 666,052 tons. That's my buoyancy.
There are quite a lot of The Ship pubs in, you know, London.
It's not in London. I'm in Dorset.
Well, that just made my search a whole lot easier.
Are you going to now make a guess of the town? God. Fine, accept. This is how I get some of my ship names, viewers. No, I don't.
Oh, so you're in the you're in the south of... Dorset.
Oh, did you hear that Endurance has been found?
Endurance? It has?
Ernest Shackleton's ship.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Sometimes I'm trying to, like, find where the wreck of the Yamato is. Like, via Google search. Like, Google Earth, because they do have satellite image, which should make it, in theory, easier, but apparently not that much. Although you have to argue that when you zoom in, the floor isn't exactly the easiest.
Shakespeare, no, that's already on my poet class battleships. Demon? No. Olympus? No. Stour class? No.
I want to sometimes actually go to the Yamato Museum.
Right. Copy. I've got the name for the ship. HFS Golden Hind.
Okay, what the hell is that for a name?
Have you ever heard of Sir Francis Drake?
Yes, I have.
The ship he used was called the Golden Hind.
Okay.
There's a replica of it in London.
Okay.
Which last I saw it, it was undergoing renovation and repairs.
Okay.
There's a replica of it because I think the original was destroyed in a fire many, many years ago. And then move that back to there. And move that back to there. You know one benefit of me putting my ship with a quartz deck like this?
What?
I don't have to put in a barbette for the stern turrets.
Okay, what? How? Can you show me, please?
Okay. Because I will just pick a random gun, for example, here. This isn't going to be the actual gun I use, but gun here, but then on the course deck below, gun there. Don't have to worry
Okay,
about that.
This is time for basic child can even know this. Boy, penetration values are kind of getting updated, by the way. Meaning, I will have a lot of fun hitting that part of your ship and basically knocking out the whole gun magazine part.
Well, you can see a bit of improvement on my shipbuilding. My stern isn't as much as a flat back as it normally is. Still a flat back, yes, but not as much. And the Golden Hind here, I'm gonna need to think of a main gun choice for her. Oh god. No, that's not even good enough for a main gun. Oh god. Oh yeah, your German battlecruiser guns.
Yeah?
No, not gonna do that. Oh, could you?
They are not battleship guns, by the way.
I know. Yeah. You know those
Did I ever find a minute where I can stop shooting at my bloody ship?
You know that those torpedoes you made and
You mean
said
the
you were going to
600?
send to me.
You mean the 610 millimeter Renault torpedoes? Yeah.
The X Sea Lance.
Sea Lance. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
What are you? You said you were going to send them off.
Oh, I did.
Yeah.
Whoops. I guess I did. Yeah. Wait a bit, and I will compile them. Currently not capable though, because there's currently something really weird going on.
What is that?
Well, you know, I'm currently in near warfare, and I'm surrounded by missile cruisers trying to shoot at me, while I, in a Bismarck, can literally do about as much shit as you can expect. The only thing that's keeping me alive is their stupidity.
That is going to be used as an AA gun, as it literally says their AA gun, but for main
I
guns.
mean, how can they use? They are guided missiles, and they can't even use
Hey
guided missiles
viewers,
against
how
me.
does this gun sound?
I mean, sure you can use it, but I just don't see the reason and point and sense and
No.
generally.
No. Reload time's too quick for the caliber.
Ooh, I can make a balanced version of that one if you want. Actually, wait a minute. There is a balanced version of that one.
No, I'm not going to use that gun. I was only just putting it there as a joke.
Well, I can make one and then you can use one. Just a suggestion.
You can't make guns during this challenge. That would be used for the
Actually, it's already been made. I kind of got it. I just have to find where it is.
Ah.
Like I made it already beforehand because you already had come to me and complain about can't being able to use it because it's too overpowered. So I was like, yeah, sure. Let me make balance version because I can do balance. Yes, everybody who's watching, yes, I can do balance. I am not wargaming. I do not make overpowered shit which literally goes through the garbage train and fucking gets annihilated.
You used to, though.
Oh yeah, I used to. But used to is not anymore, is it, Ram?
No.
See?
So, I've decided what guns I'm going with.
He has decided, everybody. Oh my
They're
lord.
the guns that I refer to as Reiko guns because I use them on the Reiko.
Okay.
And I also use them on the Hawks and the Admiral Tennant as well, but the Reiko was my first introduction to these guns. For those of
Oh,
you who don't know, me and OP, well, I'm a part of a roleplay server OP runs, that is still in the version of being transferred to a newer, much better server.
yes, I'm still kind of dead. Yeah.
And what I did for that was make a battleship called the Reiko class, which was named after one of the cities in the roleplay that I had on my nation. ROS Reiko. Zero and then 0. Right. I'm obviously going to have to space out the guns a bit more later to better account for the barbettes, but that's going to be the basic forward main gun layout. The after main gun layout is going to be completely different. Like this one here is going to be mix of an actual barbette and the
Wait, is what am I seeing right now?
no.
Is this what I think it is?
No, that's not going to work. That's not going to work. So if I move this one slightly more forward, I can then put in this one. Move it back, of course. Oh god, and I need to center the guns here. But this area here, because of the quarterdeck, is going to be... Most of the guns here are quads, and then... Yeah, the 4 stern guns are all going to be quads because of the quarterdeck layout.
Can I just say something?
Go ahead.
I just find it funny that somebody's got a YouTube channel simply by seeing their nicknames always having YT at the end. You know what I sometimes think about it?
Why?
Shameless plugins.
Reference to a War Thunder episode.
Yes.
And I remember very shortly afterwards my aircraft being on fire after shooting down a yak.
Yes, Russian supremacy always wins.
No, actually. No, actually, I killed the yak. The yak set me on fire, but then another aircraft came and finished the job. A British aircraft.
Oh no, you have been
I think
traitored by your own nation,
yeah,
I guess.
it wasn't Russian bias that killed me with that one.
Okay, what was it then? Please enlighten me, oh god.
It was annoying British players!
Okay, what do annoying British players have to do with anything about you basically getting shot down by a Yak 9?
I didn't get shot down by a Yak 9 because the Yak 9 player didn't get the kill. And if I had stayed up at a higher altitude, I would have been able to have made it back to base.
The big word being would have. Would have.
Yes, but because of some attempt by me to put the fire out, I dived the plane down.
Bravo. Welcome to the world of intelligence. You have now entered the realm of thinking. You may now think.
Wait, no, I'm not going to do wing turrets on this thing because, wing turrets are overrated. Except on the
Yeah.
Deku class.
I mean, I'm kind of annoyed about how many excuses you make, but sure.
Right, and then
Misery.
that
USS
furthermore.
Misery. There is the USS Misery.
Don't you mean Missouri?
I like to call it the USS Misery.
You know,
And when
OP,
they, yeah.
I'm thinking, should I actually see if my luck would carry on for another video?
What do you mean luck would carry on for another video?
You know exactly what I mean.
You mean another XCOM series, what?
No, not the XCOM series luck, but as in, it involves something that I've gotten into a college course for.
Music?
Yes.
Okay.
Do you get where this is going?
No, I do not. My brain is currently very offline.
And then I also have Audacity here, which last time I used that to make it so that I got away with having a Fleetwood Mac song and a Metallica song on without getting copyright claimed by
Oh
any of them.
yeah! Oh yeah, I remember now. You are very ballsy when it comes to ballsy about trying to get away with copyright strikes. Idiot. Okay, where is...
Okay, so width is
Where's Bikini Atoll? There was one that was called Bikini Atoll, I think it was.
Bikini Atoll was where all the tests happened. The
I know,
nuclear.
but where is it? That's what I'm trying to find out because I'm currently searching for it. They call the land New Caledonia. The creativity of these men who used to find these nations was big, to say the least.
Okay, and then
Okay, there's Alaska and then
viewers.
there's Unalaska. Yukon, which literally Yukon it stands for YT and Yukon. What the fuck? Yukon's not YT. No way it is. Oh yeah, and then they have British Columbia, Ontario, Saskatchewan. I can't spell out that name. Vancouver, more islands.
No, I did 25. And then that back. Viewers, you might be recognizing this barbette system I'm putting in here.
I don't like it, to say the least. But I'll let you do it.
Well, that's of course if you've watched this series.
Watch the series, you numbnuts. Watch it, it's okay, I
But yeah,
guess.
I update on the inspector though, viewers, because I didn't give viewers an update on what I did with the inspector. I've added the 2 masks to her, making her now officially an official candidate for the challenge that is following all the rules. It follows the rules.
You have a mast. Oh my lord.
Then again,
Everybody, it's got a mast. A mast. Oh my god, that's so mind-breakingly
With ships of my own, it's rare to have a mast.
Yes, because you had never had put in the effort to put in a mast in the first place. Now I know what you will say again. You will say, "Oi, that was me," but that's the facts.
I hate it when he's right.
You know, laziness never pays. It's just how it works. Just how it works. Negative 2.74. Then we go
Right.
2. Then we make
There we
0.
go. That's the forward barbette in place.
0.2. And then
Now
we
here's the
go.
thing I'm thankful of. Like I mentioned before, this ship has a quarter deck, which means I have to worry about less barbettes to do.
But I would just leave the shells of the IKEA. Would I leave the hanger rail?
We 5 2 5 2 5.
Although, I've just realised a slight could be fatal flaw.
Ooh, floors. I love floors. Please enlighten me on said floor.
Ah, I'll enlighten you in said flaw when you die!
What do you mean when I look at the ship and then you go, "Oh, please do not look at the ship. Oh God, no, now you know the weakness. Oh no, what shall I now do? I do not have the knowledge power. Oh no, what shall I ever do? I can't stop him. He's too powerful. Oh my God, his level is over 1,000. Love him, hate him, who cares? It's fun.
But the thing I've noticed is only a problem in real life, not in naval art.
Oh God, I don't know what I'm supposed to think about it. If it's supposed to be a good news or bad news. I'll just write it on the bad news.
Hold on a sec, I'm just going to mute myself here so then you will not know.
Okay, time to watch the stream. So stupid.
You bastard!
You seriously do not think, do you now?
Okay, viewers. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to end this episode here because I want to do an XCOM stream today. So, yeah. I'm going to end the episode here with Golden Hind's hull and main guns in place. A whole assortment of different barrels of 18-inch guns. But yeah, I'm going to leave you here and hope to see you next time.